Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. How much was that? $28. There you go. Maybe. I had to go give me a rubber hand. There it went, never mind.
No, the hub kind of just fell off.
Well, what did you use?
Adjustable wrench.
So we're going through and we are tightening the rest of them up. You know, just since we had that one go down, we're going through and double checking the others. One looked very good. This one was a little loose, so I am tightening that up. I might have to back it off. It's perfect when I found the hole. This uses is what's called, that's a castle nut, and this is a cotter pin. Let me flip it around. But this is a cotter pin, and as you see how it fits in that nut, that keeps the nut from backing off when you're going forward. But I just bend that like that to keep it from coming out, and I'll take my clippers. I will put my safety glasses on and then clip that right there. Clip that right there and put the dust cap back on it. What about the grease gun, Robert?
We're always out of grease.
When they run out of grease, that means that's just a good place to stop, ain't it? That little fella right there needs some grease pretty bad. I won't know if I'm bringing hogs next week. That's right, I'll have you two up there. Alright, appreciate it, thank you. Bye-bye. I'm glad they called because I forgot about that. 2 hogs next Thursday. Y'all be sure to remind me. Maybe y'all got a little better image quality since I cleaned the lens. Robert, you're not near as blurry. You've been fighting Winn-Dixie.
So while Dylan is tightening up the bearings, I am taking the dust caps and drilling holes in it and putting a grease zerk in it. That way we can go by and grease them instead of having to take the dust cap off and grease them that way. That way we can just hit these grease zerks and go at it.
You have to tap the hole, Bob.
Did I have to what?
Tap the hole.
Yeah, tap that hole.
That's not where I was going with that. I was wanting you to explain it.
No, I didn't tap the hole. I just drilled it and taking this wrench and running around that way.
The grease zerks that we got,
They're threaded.
have threads on them, and it just happened to work out where all we had to do was drill a 1/2-inch hole and the grease zerk screwed itself right in there.
I didn't know you wanted to get that specific with it.
Well, I thought it was an interesting fact, and you had to go make it all sexual. The sexual innuendos. Are you going with your big cake? Okay. Bye.
Bob, give us a dinner or call us when you go, whatever. Call us, I guess. Okay. I got a 40 cow herd sellout, so it's no use getting there early.
Does anybody need 2 dogs? I got two good blue heelers for sale, not on sale. I went from having one really good dog. If y'all watched my channel for a while, y'all remember Patches, to having 2 complete idiots. They're the most terrible dogs on the planet. Yeah, they're awful. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me take that gator. Let me take the gator and push. I think you can make it if you'll back up and
What's the deal with you cattlemen always waiting to do everything when it's muddy?
Well, I had the long track hooked to the 4-wheel drive. I didn't want to get wet, get your tank unhooked.
Go. Don't go into tool yard.
these little gators now. These sun guns are stout and maybe I might have should have put a tire.
Okay. Did it run and start? Did it run and start?
Robert's backing the trailer up the hill into the carport. In the wintertime, we store it in my granddad's old wood shop. But in the this spring, we just been storing it in here. We have a battery that we get our power for our Roundup tank from, and these little wires right here, they go to the plug on our truck, and we plug them into the truck, and that charges the battery while we're running down the road. Come on back. Come on back. Looking good. Come on back. Straight back. Oh, he's back a hair. Oh, perfect. We don't need that because we ain't going far in the shop. We got tight quarters with the tractor and planter back in the shed. That's next on the list to work on. That's good. So what are we doing? Gosh darn it. Dude. It's always an excuse with you. Reasons. I done some figuring on acres. Just treat all them Pioneer beans.
That's kind of how that Zedro Pro does on little mares too.
Do I? Yeah. Treat all 90 of them, because I gotta go over 76 acres, and at like 160,000, it figures up like 85 acres. I am going to bring you 3 Pro boxes back tomorrow, and I am going to pick up them 2 boxes of beans. Robert wants to know how Zedro Pro will do on little mare's tail. We was doing our YouTubing today, and I said something about tapping a hole, and he went off on a whole different tangent than what I was going on. All right, dude. So what I was doing, we're having a dope. This seed tender's 2 years old, and we hooked it up to the truck, and it said check trailer wiring. And you know what happened? The stupid mice climbed up inside my tube and ate the wires, and the wires are shorting out. So now we get to rewire our trailer. Thanks, mice. You're some real jerks. This is my favorite thing to do, is wire stuff. Not really. That sprayer over there was having issues that if you run the solution pump and air conditioner at the same time, you lose all your power to the cap. So I had to run the other day with the air conditioner off. You knew it probably would not be a bad idea to write this down. Green goes to the terminal that says brown. Black goes to black. Brown goes to green. This was manufactured 6/19 of 18. You see that them sun guns ate through the insulation and chewed that wire plumb in two. I think we can cut this insulation back a little bit here, and we'll just butt splice the wires back together and wrap it in electrical tape very well. And then we'll figure out how many fuses we blew on the service truck. I think when it said check wiring there, I think it cut power off back here to the back, and it didn't, because all the lights was working on the water trailer. I like that new feature. As long as I don't nick one of the wires with my knife. Hello, Dixie. Did you know I talked bad about you earlier? And yes, I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but this is the way that I'm doing it. If you would like it done your way, you're more than welcome to come to Dyer, Tennessee and fix it for me. I would gladly let you do it. See what she do. We got a right turn signal, left turn signal, some running lights. Yep, got a running lights. And when the wires, I guess it made it blow the bulb in this one. Put a new bulb in there. The next project will be loading up in pro boxes on the gooseneck and taking them back to Greenpoint Egg and picking up our Pioneer soybeans.
Yeah, just a little. Straight back. Come on back. He's on back. Who?
We got our 24-foot gooseneck trailer. We got it hooked behind our service truck. We are emptying. Those big boxes there are called pro boxes. These pro boxes here are empty. They say ash grow, but they had Armor 48D24 soybeans in them. But we are getting ready to take them back to Greenpoint Egg And while we're down there, we are going to pick up some. While we're down there, we're going to pick up our Pioneer 48A60 soybeans. There'll be 90 units of them, so there'll be 2 pro boxes. Robert centering the pro boxes up on it. Just set it down, take your forks and push it. Come on. Up. This gooseneck trailer does not get used a lot, but it's one of those things, you don't use it a lot, but when you need it, you need it. It is very handy for stuff like this right here. Old forklift fire, she's a little slow, she's a little tired, but for the money we spent on it, you can't hardly beat it. Little more. Up.